Exploring adipocytes in diabetes management. Welcome to Mindful Diabetes Deep Dive into adipocytes and diabetes management. This post unpacks the crucial role of adipocytes in blood sugar regulation and their impact on diabetes. We explore how these fat cells influence both type 2 and the lesser-known type 3 diabetes. Our Pathways to Wellness offers insights into this advanced aspect of diabetes care. Adipocytes do more than store fat. They're key to our body's energy management and play a pivotal role in metabolic health. We'll show how these cells can both challenge and aid diabetes management. Understanding adipocytes opens doors to new treatments, especially for type 3 diabetes associated with cognitive health. The dual role of adipocytes in diabetes. Adipocytes affect our body's energy balance and are central in diabetes treatment discussions. They impact glucose metabolism, influencing diabetes control and progression. This guide highlights adipocytes' importance in managing diabetes effectively and protecting cognitive functions. Join us as we delve into how adipocyte expansion and contraction impact diabetes. We'll also touch on genetic factors affecting adipocyte behavior and diabetes risk. Our aim is to provide a clearer understanding of these cells and their potential in diabetes care. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Together, we'll learn about adipocytes' role in diabetes management, aiming for better health outcomes. Delving into the world of adipocytes and fat tissue. Welcome to Mindful Diabetes Inc.'s exploration into the fascinating universe of adipocytes, commonly known as fat cells, and the various types of adipose tissue. In this informative segment, we aim to demystify the essential roles these cells play in our bodies and their critical but often misunderstood function in diabetes management. Understanding adipose tissue. Types and locations. Adipose tissue, or body fat, is more complex than often perceived, playing numerous vital roles beyond energy storage. There are mainly two types of adipose tissue: white adipose tissue, WAT, and brown adipose tissue, BAT, each with unique functions and locations in the body. WAT is primarily found beneath the skin, subcutaneous fat, and around organs, visceral fat, serving as a major energy reserve. BAT, located in specific areas like the neck and shoulders, is crucial for thermogenesis, helping the body maintain its temperature. A newer type, beige adipose tissue, has also been identified, exhibiting characteristics of both WAT and BAT. The function of fat cells. Beyond storage, fat cells are not merely passive storage containers for excess calories. They are dynamic entities involved in a wide range of bodily functions. Adipocytes secrete various hormones and cytokines, like leptin and adiponectin, which play significant roles in regulating metabolism, appetite, and insulin sensitivity. This hormonal activity makes adipose tissue an active participant in the body's metabolic processes, influencing the development and management of diabetes. The misunderstood role of adipocytes in diabetes. The relationship between adipocytes and diabetes is complex and multifaceted. While excessive accumulation of adipose tissue, particularly visceral fat, is associated with increased risk of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, adipocytes' function goes well beyond the simplistic view of fat being detrimental. Current research is shedding light on how different types of adipose tissue contribute to or protect against diabetes. For instance, the role of BAT in glucose metabolism and energy expenditure highlights adipose tissue's potential protective effects against metabolic diseases. Innovative research on adipocytes and diabetes management. Emerging studies focus on how manipulating adipose tissue characteristics could offer new avenues for diabetes treatment. This includes research on converting WAT into BAT to enhance metabolic health, understanding adipocyte turnover, and exploring the genetic factors influencing adipose tissue distribution and function. Such investigations promise to unlock novel strategies for managing diabetes, emphasizing the need for a deeper understanding of adipocytes' role in the condition. The impact of adipose tissue on glucose regulation. Adipose tissue plays a pivotal role in glucose metabolism, directly affecting diabetes management. Healthy functioning of adipocytes, particularly in maintaining insulin sensitivity and proper secretion of adipokines, is crucial for glucose regulation. Dysfunctional adipose tissue can lead to metabolic disturbances, emphasizing the importance of maintaining a balanced and healthy adipose tissue composition for diabetes prevention and management. By delving into the roles of adipocytes and adipose tissue, we uncover their significance in metabolic health and diabetes management. This exploration not only enhances our understanding of fat cells but also opens the door to innovative approaches to diabetes care, challenging long-held misconceptions and highlighting the complexity of our body's fat storage systems. The science of adipocytes, turnover rate and hormonal regulation. Continuing our journey into the fascinating world of adipocytes, we delve into the concept of adipocyte turnover rate and its significance in maintaining metabolic health. Additionally, we'll explore the critical role of fat in regulating hormones, focusing on leptin, a key player in this intricate biological orchestra. Understanding adipocyte turnover rate. The term adipocyte turnover rate might sound complex, but it refers to a relatively straightforward process: the rate at which fat cells are created and eliminated in the body. Imagine your body as a bustling city where buildings, fat cells, are constantly being constructed, created, and demolished, broken down. This ongoing process is crucial for maintaining healthy body functions, including energy balance and metabolic health. Emerging evidence suggests that a healthy turnover rate, meaning our body efficiently balances the creation and breakdown of fat cells, can protect against obesity and related metabolic diseases, such as diabetes. The role of fat in hormonal regulation. Fat doesn't just sit there, it's an active part of your body's internal communication system, especially when it comes to hormones. Hormones are chemical messengers that travel around the body, telling different parts what to do. Adipocytes secrete several important hormones, including leptin, which plays a pivotal role in regulating energy balance. Leptin. The satiety hormone leptin, often called the satiety hormone, is produced by adipocytes and has a crucial job. It signals the brain to tell us we're full and to stop eating. It's like the body's natural appetite suppressant, helping regulate how much we eat and, by extension, our body weight. But that's not all. Leptin also plays a role in regulating energy expenditure and can influence insulin sensitivity, making it a key hormone in diabetes management. However, in obesity, leptin signaling can go awry, leading to a condition known as leptin resistance. This means that even with high levels of leptin, the brain doesn't receive the fullness signal effectively, which can lead to overeating and further weight gain. Understanding and addressing leptin resistance is a critical area of research in obesity and diabetes care. The importance of healthy adipose tissue. Maintaining healthy adipose tissue is not just about preventing excess fat accumulation. It's about ensuring that the adipocytes function properly, secreting hormones like leptin in a balanced manner to regulate appetite, energy expenditure, and glucose metabolism. This balance is vital for preventing metabolic diseases such as diabetes. Moving forward, research and lifestyle impacts. As research on adipocyte turnover and the hormonal functions of adipose tissue continues to evolve, it highlights the importance of lifestyle choices in managing our metabolic health. A balanced diet, regular physical activity, and maintaining a healthy weight can all contribute to healthy adipocyte function and, consequently, better overall health and diabetes management. Diving deeper into adipose tissue. What, BAT, and beige fat. White adipose tissue. What? White adipose tissue, or what, is what most of us think of when we hear fat. It's found all over the body, mainly under our skin, subcutaneous fat, and around our organs, visceral fat. WAT's main job is to store energy in the form of fat, which the body can use when food energy isn't available. But WAT does more than just store energy. It also plays a role in insulating the body and protecting our organs. Besides energy storage, WAT secretes hormones that are important for metabolic health. However, when there's too much WAT, especially visceral fat around the organs, it can lead to health problems like insulin resistance, which is a precursor to type 2 diabetes. Managing the amount and health of WAT is crucial for overall metabolic wellness. Brown adipose tissue, BAT. Brown adipose tissue, or BAT, is a bit different from WAT. It's not about storing energy, it's about burning calories to produce heat. This makes BAT especially important for regulating body temperature. You'll find BAT mainly in areas like the neck and shoulders. What makes BAT brown is the high number of mitochondria, which are like the powerhouses of cells, burning fats to generate heat. Recent studies have shown that BAT plays a significant role in overall metabolic health. Activating BAT can help burn calories and improve insulin sensitivity, making it a promising target for treating obesity and diabetes. The more we learn about BAT, the more we see its potential in managing weight and metabolic diseases. Beige adipose tissue. Beige adipose tissue is the newcomer on the scene, sharing characteristics with both WAT and BAT. Found within WAT, beige fat cells can behave like BAT under certain conditions, burning fats to produce heat. This process, known as browning, is exciting because it suggests we might be able to convert energy-storing white fat into energy-burning beige fat through specific triggers like cold exposure or certain hormones. Understanding how to activate and increase beige fat in the body could open new doors for diabetes and obesity management. Research into beige fat is still in its early stages, but its potential to impact metabolic health is significant. By learning more about beige fat and how to harness its power, we could develop innovative ways to combat metabolic diseases. Exploring adipocyte expansion. The math behind fat cell growth. When we talk about fat cells, or adipocytes, growing, we're not necessarily saying you're gaining more fat cells. Instead, the cells you already have get bigger, a process known as adipocyte expansion. This concept is not just biological, it's mathematical, and understanding it can shed light on how lifestyle choices impact our metabolic health. The science and math of adipocyte expansion. Each adipocyte, or fat cell, is akin to a balloon that fills up with fat. As the cell stores more fat, it expands. To grasp this concept better, let's explore some basic math principles related to the volume and surface area of a sphere, which we can compare to a fat cell. The volume of a sphere, or our fat cell analogy, increases with the cube of its radius. This means if the radius of a fat cell doubles, its volume doesn't just double or triple but actually grows eightfold. 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8 times larger. On the other hand, the surface area of a sphere increases with the square of its radius. So, if the radius of a fat cell doubles, its surface area only increases fourfold. 2 times 2 equals 4 times larger. This difference in how the volume and surface area increase is crucial. It demonstrates that as fat cells grow larger, their ability to store fat doesn't just increase linearly, it increases exponentially. The larger a fat cell gets, the greater its capacity to store fat becomes, because the volume, or storage capacity, grows much faster than the surface area. Implications of adipocyte expansion for health. For instance, if the radius of a fat cell increases, indicating the cell is storing more fat, the cell's volume, its capacity to hold fat, expands much more rapidly than the surface area. This mathematical principle highlights why, as fat cells expand, they become significantly more efficient at storing even more fat. Understanding this concept is important because it underscores the impact of adipocyte expansion on the body's metabolism and the challenges associated with losing weight and managing diabetes. The more expanded an adipocyte becomes, the more it contributes to storing excess energy and potentially to metabolic health issues, including insulin resistance and inflammation. By becoming aware of how our lifestyle choices can influence the size and function of adipocytes, we empower ourselves to make decisions that support our metabolic health and overall well-being. Why bigger fat cells matter. This exponential growth in volume relative to surface area is crucial because it highlights a key aspect of adipocyte expansion. The larger the fat cell becomes, the more efficiently it can store fat. Initially, this might seem like a good way to manage excess energy, but there's a catch. Over time, excessively large adipocytes can lead to issues like insulin resistance, inflammation, and other metabolic complications because they affect how adipocytes communicate with the rest of the body, including hormone secretion. The impact of lifestyle choices. Understanding the math behind adipocyte expansion illuminates why making conscious lifestyle choices is vital. Regular physical activity, a balanced diet, and overall healthy lifestyle choices can help manage the size of adipocytes, preventing excessive expansion and the metabolic issues that come with it. It's about more than just weight, it's about ensuring your fat cells function optimally for metabolic health. Genetic predisposition and its role in adipocyte dynamics. Between the critical importance of maintaining healthy adipose tissue and the evolving research that underscores lifestyle impacts on our metabolic health, lies an intricate factor: genetic predisposition. Genetics play a pivotal role in determining the behavior of adipocytes, including their expansion and contraction. This means that while lifestyle choices significantly influence adipocyte health, our genetic makeup can predispose us to how readily our fat cells expand or contract, impacting our risk for developing metabolic diseases like diabetes. Understanding genetic influence on adipocyte behavior. Every individual's body responds differently to fat accumulation and mobilization, partly due to genetic variations that affect adipocyte dynamics. Some people might find that their fat cells expand more quickly or contract less readily, a phenomenon that can be attributed to their genetic blueprint. This predisposition does not doom us to a predetermined metabolic fate but rather highlights areas where we might need to apply more personalized strategies in managing our health. Balancing the equation: genetics, lifestyle, and adipocyte health. Acknowledging the role of genetics in adipocyte behavior empowers us to tailor our lifestyle choices more effectively. Knowing that genetics may influence our adipocytes' capacity to store or burn fat, we can focus on dietary choices, exercise routines, and other lifestyle modifications that complement our genetic tendencies. This personalized approach to health and diabetes management ensures that we are not fighting against our nature but working with it to maintain optimal metabolic health. Incorporating an understanding of genetic predisposition into our strategies for maintaining healthy adipose tissue bridges the gap between recognizing the importance of adipocyte function and leveraging research and lifestyle changes for better health outcomes. It's a reminder that while we may not have control over our genetics, we have the power to influence how those genetics express themselves through our lifestyle choices. Taking control. Awareness and action. This insight into adipocyte expansion isn't just academic, it's a call to action. By being aware of how our bodies work down to the cellular level, we can make informed decisions that affect our health in significant ways. Your daily choices have the power to influence your adipocytes and, by extension, your overall metabolic wellness. Adipocyte management strategies for diabetes care. Understanding the role of adipocytes in diabetes management unlocks novel approaches to maintaining metabolic health. Just as dietary, probiotic, and lifestyle changes can benefit the gut microbiome, specific strategies targeting adipocyte health can positively influence diabetes outcomes. A balanced approach focusing on the regulation of fat cell function and size offers a pathway to improved insulin sensitivity and glucose metabolism. Strategies for optimal adipocyte health. Adopt a balanced diet. Emphasize foods that promote healthy adipose tissue, such as those rich in omega-3 fatty acids found in fish, flax seeds, and walnuts. Omega-3s can help reduce inflammation associated with adipocyte expansion and improve insulin sensitivity. Regular physical activity. Exercise plays a dual role in adipocyte health by not only helping reduce the size of fat cells but also by encouraging the transformation of white adipose tissue into more metabolically active brown adipose tissue. Incorporate both aerobic and resistance training for best results. Maintain a healthy weight. Keeping a healthy weight through diet and exercise directly impacts the health of adipocytes by preventing excessive fat storage and promoting a balanced release of adipokines, which are crucial for metabolic processes. Manage stress. Chronic stress can lead to cortisol overproduction, which encourages fat storage in adipocytes, particularly around the abdomen. Techniques such as mindfulness, yoga, and adequate sleep can help manage stress levels. Avoid toxins. Exposure to certain environmental toxins has been linked to adipose tissue dysfunction. Limit exposure to endocrine-disrupting chemicals found in plastics, pesticides, and non-organic produce. Embracing the dynamics of fat cells in diabetes care. As we wrap up our deep dive into the world of adipocytes and their crucial role in diabetes management, it becomes clear that understanding the behavior of fat cells, how they expand, contract, and influence our metabolism, is key to pioneering new strategies for diabetes care. This journey through the complexities of adipose tissue has revealed how both white and brown fat cells, as well as the emerging understanding of beige fat cells, play distinct yet interconnected roles in our body's energy balance and insulin sensitivity. Integrating adipocyte knowledge into Pathways to Wellness. The insights gained from the latest research on adipocytes are a vital component of our comprehensive guide, Pathways to Wellness. Recognizing that managing diabetes transcends mere blood sugar control, we focus on actionable strategies that consider the entire metabolic spectrum, including the regulation and health of adipose tissue. Emphasizing dietary choices, physical activity, and other lifestyle factors that directly impact fat cell function, our guide aims to provide a holistic approach to diabetes care. This not only aids in managing symptoms but also supports overall health, preventing the complications associated with imbalanced adipocyte activity. A future focused on adipocyte science and holistic health. Looking forward, the evolving field of adipocyte research holds the promise of reshaping our approach to diabetes management. Mindful Diabetes is dedicated to staying at the cutting edge of these developments, translating complex scientific findings into accessible, practical advice through Pathways to Wellness. As we further explore the intricate dance of fat cells within our bodies, we invite our readers to embark on a path of informed, mindful diabetes care. Together, armed with a deeper understanding of adipocytes, we can navigate towards a future where diabetes management is more effective, holistic, and tailored to the needs of each individual.